money is in London. Or it will come from London. It will go straight to Israel. It will go straight into the various countries where we need to vote. Are you guys still there?
We listening.
Yes. All of us listen very carefully.
You got the world listening right now.
Oh, I got nervous for a while. Everything was so quiet. So, yes, then in Israel, then let me talk Israel because this is where we're at now. In Israel, Kevin Butler, whom I met in Sierra Leone,
Daniel
because
Venture.
we registered there as well. Together we flew
Okay.
from Sierra Leone to Israel. Then he set up a deal there. Who will then be
Okay.
in charge of
הוא אמור לשלוח להסכם.
Israel for us, right? So, he was the man designated
לא נראה לי. הם שלחו לו משהו, יכול להיות.
and a few others, and then later on I met
אתה לא צריך שום דבר, אתה עכשיו
and a few
קנה.
others. Yeah, I spent a very nice week or just 7-8 days.
אני עכשיו אכנס למייל ונראה מה שלחו שם.
Due to COVID, I couldn't go back now.
הם שלחו לדעתי אתמול, היום,
The 200 something houses, 290 something houses that must be built in Pomona, right? The plans, the drawings, everything. Then I'm submitted for funding. So the Mona was approved. If it was not for the lockdown now, and if DDL and his team came to the country, they would have left the country with an undertaking from the funders themselves. The Mona is approved, and come January, the funds for the Mona will be released. Alright, because the Mona yes, also that meant with the
בסדר, תן לי להיכנס לזה, הוא פשוט מאז שנכנסנו לפה אנחנו לא אנחנו שנייה, הוא ייכנס לזה כשנסיים את הפגישה, הוא ישלח לו הסכם, ישלח לו
will be project number 2. That project had started in February, but the project that will start in January will definitely be the Mona project. I hear you about the holiday and what it means and all of that. For us to go back now and tell the founders that we want to start with that as project 1 and the Mona as project 2 may not go down well with them. So let us leave it as is. The Mona is project number 1. The Mona will get their funding in January. That is a given. We can work in that the other project of the rabbi gets started in February, because that project must still submit to me all the plans, all the details, the road quantities, the whole epilogue. There's still a lot of information that I must get on that project. I even sent to UTTL some costings and some the way we are doing things here, to get a guideline of what should happen there. So we cannot now go back to the funders and change things on them. But yes, they will fund it. They will fund that entire project on the mountain there. But you must tell me if that project is going to be 300 million, if it's going to be 500 million, hey, whatever million it will be, the funds are there. They will fund it. But you must give us the figure. They want to say, yes, money, see what you can do. No. They want your breakdowns, they want your milestones, they want to see what you're going to spend month 1, month 2, etc. So, Rabbi, you still have a lot of work to do on that project. My suggestion is you start working on that fast and furious. Give me all the figures that is needed. But come February, we submit your project and it will be project number 2. I hope I made some sense of what I was trying to say to you folks.
Okay. Doctor, we are with you. Okay. So you told us that Didier is going to be in charge of all of the project in Israel? That's
Yes.
correct?
Because the company will be known as Smart House Africa Israel.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And wherever we're going to build in Israel will be done through them, whether we fix the Holy Mountain, whether they build in Tel Aviv, wherever. If it's money and money coming through us, then Yedidiel and his organization will be the responsible ones.
Okay. Dr. Lowe,
And whoever is in his team.
tell me please,
Yes, sir.
Dr. Lowe, the first project is going to be in Dimona. It starts in January 21. And what the budget we're talking about? What the budget we're talking about?
150 million US dollars.
For all the project? Or is it
No, just the Mona. Just the Mona. The Mona has been approved for 150 million US dollars.
okay.
It is not just the houses. They're still going to do many other things around, in and around, even if not on the same piece of land. Because we submitted a self-sustaining village. So we are saying every house will have the capacity to generate an income.
Okay.
And because we're creating it, we're building those school houses and stuff. So look at my website. If not, I can send you some information. But this is how the Mona is approved, as is in all other countries. We're building 900 villages over the next 2 years.
Okay.
540 starting January, one of which will be one in Israel. About February, March, we start another one in Israel. 3, 4, 5 months later, we start another one in Israel. So by in the 2 years' time, we should have built 20 villages in Israel, 10 per year.
Okay.
That is more or less the budgeting that was submitted and approved.
Tell me please, Dr. Lowe, when you talk about the project in Dimona, 150 US dollar, it's all come in one time or it's divided from a few months? You're going to transfer all the money in one piece or you do it by the process of the project?
It's monthly drawdown. It's called monthly drawdown. The approval will say 150 million. The drawdown will say month one, based on what they submitted. If they say they need 35 million month one, 35 million is what they will get. Then at the end of the month, they submit invoices and receipts and proof of what they've done with that money. Then they get the next load of money in month 2, month 3, until that project is complete. Now, we have committed ourselves to say to the funders, and they like that we will complete a project in 3 months. Now, you may challenge me now and say it's not possible. It is possible, and we proved it to be possible. All you have to do is employ more people. Employ 100 builders, employ 50 builders instead of 10 builders. You understand? So they reduced us to 2 years. We wanted it over a 5-year period. They said, no, that's too long. Do it in 2 years. So we have to use more labor, more builders, more electricians to finish the project as soon as possible. This is why we said 3 months. Your first month is your bulk services, your sewage, your water, your electricity, etc. And then once you start with the building, it should go fast. Then we start the next project, and the next project, and the next project. Now, we don't have to wait until one project is finished to start the other one. Like the temple. No, I won't let them wait until the Mona is completed. We can kickstart the temple at least 30 days later from the Mona, once the Mona is still being done. Because the Mona, you can have to start with your bulk services, your water, your sewage, your electricity. And a few days later, look, my heart is also on the temple. Make no mistake, Rabbi. But I cannot do otherwise now. We cannot start with the temple. We don't have all the figures. We don't have the details. So how I'm gonna say to them, let's start with the temple, but I haven't a clue what it will cost to do the temple. Are you with me?
Yes,
so
yes.
we're gonna shoot ourselves in the foot here. So let's continue with the Mona. The Mona's figures and details are there. It's in place. It's approved. And quietly now let us work on the temple side of things and get those figures. But yes, the money will come in over a 3-month period. 4 maybe at the most. If I answered you correctly.
Yes, very much. Thank you very much. For me, it's enough for now. I have the basic details to start on the project and to continue. Any question, anyone?
Well, I would like to say to the doctor before he leaves. Doctor, I would like to say thank you. Am I still with him, or did I push the wrong button? Okay. Okay, Doctor, I would like to say, on the behalf of the temple builders here in Israel, thank you very much. You have made our day. You have made our festival of Hanukkah, and we appreciate all of the work you're done and you're doing. I need to ask one question because I just need to clarify something. Everything that I'm to send, all of the information, the figures, I'm to send that to you directly or to Adidia. This is what I need to understand.
No, work via Adidia. He is our designated person for Israel.
Okay.
Work with him and via him, then we'll have peace.
Okay.
You know, Israel is also the whole world is looking at Israel. So Adidia is on in, and he will send it to me. He introduced you to me.
Exactly. Well, I was in the military.
Let's get that protocol. Let's get that protocol, please.
I was in the military, and I'm used to working by chain of command. So I understand exactly what you're saying.
Yes. Okay. But Rabbi, trust me, the temple is in a go because I have proclaimed it to everybody around me, my directors, my fellow friends, and the funders. They're excited. I will help from the side to help with the figures, but you are the ones that you guys there must plus.
We're going to get those figures out to you.
You give me that, and if need be, and I don't want to commit myself now, but if need be, let's say as soon as the Mona is funded, right? Because some professionals they don't want to work on risk; they want to be paid up front. If need be, and I want Yedidia to give my heartbeat here. If need be that we need to get some professionals to expedite the application for the temple, your engineers and these guys, and if they say, look, they need some down payment, we can look into that, and we will look into that. All right.
Okay.
So that we get to the figure which then says what is needed is, and we don't go with a thumbs up figure because these guys are smart. Look, they got Deloitte and Touch on us, right? We cannot just put a figure there and say the temple will cost us about R1 billion. How did you get to R1 billion? And so on. So, but I also know that the professional fees guy is very solemn. Like you have a lawyer here now. The lawyer is ticking. By the time we got this call, the lawyers going to give you an account and say,
exactly.
My services is X. Right? It's natural. So the same with the engineers and professional guys. We normally have a 6% budget for them. Because this is more or less what they charge us. 6% of 150 million is a lot of money, which you don't have now. But once we get the first funding approved for the Mona, I will see to it that the professional fees for the temple is also built in there.
Okay.
Then I can help and expedite the temple project.
Okay. Thank you very much, Doctor. You made my day.
Thank you.
Okay, Doc, we're going to let you go if you don't have anything else to say. And I'll get back to you later.
No, I'm always blessed to speak to people in Israel because spiritually I'm connected.
Hallelujah.
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 folks.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Okay.
You all clear now?
I just want to say that again, thank all you brothers for showing up here today, because I know you came from of a distance, and I apologize. You see, because I'm considered to be a religious radical here in Israel, and the scriptures made it clear that before we build our own houses, we should first build the house of the Lord. So I understand. That's why I put pressure, and I'm going to continue to put pressure on building the house of God first. I apologize to you. It's my job to try to make sure that we become blessed in what we do. And I know when we put God first, we assured blessing. We've had a housing project in Dimona for 50 years that haven't moved forward because they didn't put the house of God first. I'm trying to make sure we don't continue to make the same mistakes over and over again. This is a one-time opportunity. If you guys fail in Dimona with this, that's going to cut all other blessings off. He made it very clear that if anything is not done appropriate, that's going to cut everything else off down. I was attempting to separate the Dimona project from the temple project because I didn't want to take the chance of you guys screwing up and then cutting off the funding for the temple. You see, I wanted to try to see the funding flow in two different directions. One for the temple and one for Dimona. And if we started even a second on building the temple first, then if we lay one brick for the temple, then God will hopefully bless the project in Dimona because we put his house one brick before we build our house. So again, I like to apologize, but I want you guys to understand, what made me do it. Don't stone me. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I just want to make sure we don't fail again.
Okay.
That was my intention.
Let's say something.
Well said.
The true house of 𝐤𝐄𝐄 is his people.
Hello.
And when his people come together, that's when he blesses them. He said in Jeremiah, the 31st chapter, I'm going to bring back Judah, and I'm going to bring back Ephraim, and I'm going to put them together. He said, then I will bless you. Then you will be my people. You will be one nation. You will be Israel. We're sitting here together in representation of Israel. Said, this is why this has begun to go forward, because we have begun to come together as Yah's people. That's what we have to keep before us, is that our unity is our strength and our power with our God. We have to be able to put, you said it, we have to be able to put differences aside and come together on one accord. Our country right now, you've got all these different parties who can't sit down and talk with one another for the good of the whole country. That's not going to work. We have to put personal agendas aside for the good of the people. So, that's me, it's a hallelujah day.
Hallelujah.
And they're coming in the season of Hanukkah, like you said. Coming in the season when the blessing of the miracle came forth that delivered the Jewish people. Said that was, again, our God showing his power when we lean on him and not to other gods. So, for you young men being here today, you're the future. You have to see the power of your God so that you can pass it on to your children. Say, I beat him up. And he took it. He's sitting here today. He's a great young man. He's a great testimony of the future of our country. So I'm just happy to be able to be a part of this today, Danielle, and to sit here with you and the spirit that you have.
That has always supported us.
Always like that.
Always supported.
The Most High put all this together because you understand spiritual matters. No. And this is how this has to go for spirit. He said, by my spirit, not by power, not by might, but by my spirit, says Yahweh Most High. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
And Danielle has been helping us a lot by spirit. So I would hope, Adidia, and the young brothers, that you guys have something appointed to his legal services that he's been giving us for years. You see, in order that he can be compensated for the spirit of him helping us.
Definitely. But we have to move on now because they have other jobs. They got to move.
Okay, cool.
Kohen, you want to stay here or you want us to come? You need to be here for a minute, okay? I need you here, senior. You can stay, but you all can be dismissed.
Okay.
Because we got to do something else.
Okay.
But you'll be informed. I'm gonna talk to you, so you'll know.
Okay.
And then him.
Okay.
And then the younger brothers that you got, get them with them.
He said that a month, the next month, the next phase potentially will be for the temple.
We got to be working now.
And so we're going to leave right now and set all the documentations up that you need in order that we can assure that it's next month.
It's a great setup. You have to pray for their success.
Pardon me?
Because that ensures your success. And that's the way what Cohen is talking about goes. We have to love each other, man.
I told him I wasn't going to leave him out. I don't what they said about it. I don't care. You did that's the right thing. We're going to do it. Just got to follow up.
They have to set up the flow. So let's say goodbye to Danielle. There we go. Okay, brother. Peace, brother. Peace. Yes.